Hello, good morning, class 7 children. Now, today I will continue the same chapter. It is allergy. But today's topic is symptoms when we will get some allergy, that is symptom, or you can say how we come to know that we got the allergy, that is symptom. And after getting symptom, or suppose if we know already that I have allergy from this substance or this object, so we should avoid it, or suppose some preventive measures we have to take for it. So today's topic is symptoms and preventions. So children, when that allergens move or reaches inside our body, then these allergens, before in the previous video I told you, if it is food allergy, then it will go into the stomach or in the alimentary canal, and it will show some indigestion or vomiting or whatever, any type of undesirable activity within our alimentary canal, and then lastly we will throw it along with our feces, that is undigested material or unwanted material. But other allergies, first they will reach to our blood, yet it may go with the skin or it may go through our lungs. So it may reach up to the capillary. So it will go to the blood and it reacts with the blood. One type of protein it is there, it is known as histamine. Histamine is you can say the soldier of our body which can kill the germs or help to killing the germs. So when it reacts on the histamine, so blood, either it starts to clot, or suppose it will show some different types of function due to which fluidity will be changed, or it can show some changes in the blood circulation. In this time we can get some different types of symptoms either on our skin or our organ. So skin rashes we can get. Then if it is not for the skin, then it will, along with the blood, it will reach up to our head. Then it is known as, or it will show some type of headache. Then if our body at random wants to throw it, then we are getting sneezing, after that coughing, then dizziness. When it attacks to our brain, then it will give some dizziness, mane chakkarana, that means it will react to our brain and we will get some dizziness. Then if it reacts on the skin, so we get some swelling on the skin. So these are the mostly normal symptoms, you can say. These are the most normal symptoms by which we can get that we got the allergy. Now, symptoms of allergy may be the different due to the cause of it, that means due to the different types of allergens. Now children, first allergens, that is pollen grain. Pollen grains are always creating some allergy when they are flowing or when they are present in the wind which we are inhaling during our respiration. So most of the pollen grains, those who have wind pollination, so in the summer season wind is dry, at that time these pollen grain can flew away very easily along with the dry wind. So pollen allergy, in the previous video also I told you that we can get this type of allergy most of the time in summer season. So pollen grains are the yellowish small particle, and these pollen travels from plant to plant, or you can say flower to flower, to pollinate the another flowers for their own reproduction. But in between that time, they either flow with the help of wind, then we can get it with our respiratory passage. If it can move through the insect, so insects while they are eating in our food, we also get some food allergy with the pollen grains. And suppose if it is by the bird, so birds mostly those fruits are eating on the trees when they are perching. So those fruits we are not eating, but anyhow if it goes to our body, then it also can create pollen grain allergy. Now one more example I want to give you, that Aspergillus conidiophores. Aspergillus conidiophores, this is a type of fungus. So fungus have no flower at all, so they will produce some spores to complete their reproductive system or to grow the new type of fungus or new race of life. So that's why they produce some spores. So these are the names of the spores of Aspergillus. Aspergillus conidiophore, which also can produce some allergy to us. Now symptoms are always maybe the different type of allergens, but most of the symptoms are quite similar, just like sneezing, coughing. Then see, here it is watery eyes. You also have some experience when you are sneezing more and more, then your eyes are also getting some water, or eyes are also filled with some water, that is you can say it is tear, but it is not tear, it is the secretion of water along with the allergens wants to throw it out. That's why they can excrete it out. It is not the tear, it is the presence of mucus along with the water and along with the allergens, by which it can throw it out. If suppose it cannot flow from the eyes, then it comes to our nose and we have some running nose at that time along with the mucus. Then wheezing, or some of them have some sinus pain. Sinus pain, children, you know, when it attacks on the brain. So the parts of the brain, or the you can say circulatory system of the brain gets disturbance, and due to that disturbance parts of the brain show us some headache type. It is not proper headache, it from lower back side to the front side, or maybe it is called as migraine when we are getting half of the head, not full head is having pain. So these are the symptoms for allergy created by the pollen grains. So for prevention, what we have to do, just suppose if there is pollen grain, so we have to avoid the presence of pollen grain. So we do not have to go in the open areas where the dust particles and pollen grains are present with the blow of wind. Next prevention, if suppose it is present on our cloth, so clothes should be washed, dried properly, and then it should not be in the open area, so any pollen grain, any dust particle should not reach up to our clothes. Then, and you have to remove your shoes, not inside the room, remove your shoes outside the room and keep it on its proper place. So whatever dust is there along with your shoes, it will be go to that area only. It will not flow throughout the rooms or your house. Then If you have to go that area where there are dust particles, pollen grains, then you have to cover your nose, mouth, just like we are covering nowadays, mask we are wearing. So like that we also have to use at that time mask over our nose and mouth. Then if suppose we are touching different things by our hand and same hand will reach up to the nose, then it will create some different type of allergy. Just one example, if you have taken the chili, green chili, and you broken it, so you got some sensation of the green chili on your finger, and when this finger will go to your nose, then they are also started itching. So these are the prevention. And sometimes we can use, as in this time within the corona period, all are saying drink lukewarm water. If you will drink lukewarm water, so either the allergens or the germs, it may die, or if suppose not die, then it becomes inactive, so it cannot create any type of symptom or any type of disease to your body. So these are the allergens about pollen grain, symptoms, and about the prevention. Next one, dust mite. I think all of you know mite means small insect which may or may not be seen by our naked eyes. So dust mite is like that mite which we can't see with our naked eyes, yet it is present along with the dust. Just as suppose you can see the termite. So termite you can see, it is very easily visible, but dust mite we can't see with our naked eyes. So these are the very small organism, or you can say the microscopic organism, and mostly the waste released by the dust mite creates some allergic reaction. Not the dust mite own, it can create allergy. The waste material released by this dust mite, it will create some allergy. Again, symptom I told you, most of the allergies have the quite similar symptoms, that is sneezing, coughing, then itching of throat. That means when you have some cough and cold, then skin of the throat will be ruptured and it will create some itching to our throat. Then running or stuffy nose, that means filled with the water and mucus, and then release of mucus behind the nose to our throat. Suppose you don't want to release it out, then it will go to the body through our nose, through our throat. Again children, dust mite, that is for the sneezing, running nose, releasing of mucus, throat itching over. Now these are the symptoms. Now children, we will use about the prevention. So just it is dust mite, so we have to avoid the area where there is dust. So dust mite mostly they grow in the humid places. So if the dust is there but the temperature is about 70 degree Fahrenheit, then dust mites can grow in that temperature. We can understand that there is no windy day, no dust particle is there, so no dust mite. But children, if the windy day is not there, but little bit wind is there and temperature is about 70 degree Fahrenheit, then dust mites can grow in that temperature and we can get the allergy through the dust mite. Next, we are using that mattresses, pillows, whatever beddings. It should be the dust free. If it is having dust, then dust mite can come easily. Then if I or we got the dust mite elsewhere, then we have to wash these beddings with the warm water, not lukewarm, hot water or warm water, only to kill that dust mites, because if temperature will be more than 70 degrees Celsius, then they will not grow or they can't grow and they will die. Then next one, avoid the use of carpets, or suppose you can use it in your home, but there should be the walking of any person without the shoes, or first they will remove the shoes, then they will walk on the carpet, then outside dust will not reach to your carpet and it will not create any dust mite allergy. Or if it is there that persons are coming along with the shoes which are wearing outside or on the road, so you have to clean that carpet. At that time, if you have allergy to the dust mite, then you should not stand or you should not go that place. So please children, most of the time you can use, if you can use that carpet, so tell to people that outside remove their shoes, then they have to walk on that carpet. So dust mite never will come to your house, not house, to your room. Or if suppose if you have to do it, so you have to wear the mask, then you can do it. Otherwise it will infect you, it will create some allergy to your body and you will start all these symptoms and you have to suffer about it. So children, for today it is over. God bless you. Thank you.